Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/cornout. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
All right.
Do some dance, do some jigs. Intro.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to an episode of Coin Opera of Cody and
Brian.
Here to talk about stuff that actually matters in life.
Like running a 9-minute and 35-second average mile.
Yeah. You just
Suck it.
You did a 5K just recently,
I did a 5K.
and you surprised us all by how fast you can run.
Because I signed up for it and I was like, oh yeah, whatever. I going into it, I knew jack shit. I knew jack shit about what to expect, what I'm going into. Because you and Christine did a bunch of them. Christine's done hundreds.
Yeah. This is your first one.
This is my first one, all because of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. So I go ahead, I do it.
It was a Disney 5K.
It's a Disney 5K.
Yeah. Let everyone know. That's what he said. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Right.
So it was his.
Yeah.
It was a theme.
Yeah. He was the main person for the 5K. So I did it, and he's my favorite character. If you guys listen to the podcast, you guys all know my insane history, encyclopedic knowledge.
Your gay fan art love affair with this character.
With this character,
you're probably one of those guys on DeviantArt that like draws gay,
Oswald, fucking me in the ass. And daddy,
you're pregnant with his child or something like that. The weird DeviantArt stuff.
No, what was it? The thing from yesterday, the anime girls, with the cross-eyed.
Oh my god!
Crossed eyes.
Agaie. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that weird subgenre.
Yeah, guy.
It's like hentai where girls cross their eyes and have their tongue out.
Yeah, waiting for the load.
Yeah, or when they're coming, I guess you would say.
So I would draw stuff like that of me and Oswald, and then Mickey would be in the background just playing with himself, all sad and lonely.
Yeah, he's just I thought he was my lover.
And Goofy's just banging Donald.
Oh god, that's DeviantArt in a nutshell that we just said.
And Pluto's licking peanut butter off him.
I'm pretty sure that's
off of mini sticks.
I'm pretty sure that's the state of DeviantArt. Pretty much like that. What was that?
That was Toby.
Moving this table around.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the real stuff.
Yeah.
So I did a 5K and signed up for it. I was like, oh yeah, how fast do you normally run a mile? I'm like 9 to 10 minutes. I don't know. That's the last time I ran a mile on a treadmill inside. So that's about average. So I sent the picture to you and Christine with me and cut off Oswald Lucky Rabbit, and Christine goes, "You're in Corral A." I was like, "Wait, is that a good thing?" She's like, "That's the first one." How did and it just digressed into how the hell, what the hell did I put in? So I sent you guys
a you did a
screenshot
9-minute mile or something like that
of my registration, and you were like, "Bro, no, I call bullshit." I was like, "Dude, I don't know." You're like, "No, I call bullshit." I'm like, well, "Okay."
So I never really seen you run that much, so I'm just like, "There's no way this motherfucker is gonna run at least a 9-minute mile or so."
Yeah, a 9 to 10 minute mile.
Yeah.
So. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I guess I fucked up. Whatever. I can't change it now. It's too late. Whatever.
Just go with the flow.
Go with the flow. You know what? I can't be the worst one. So I get there at I wake up at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, for the Disney races, you gotta wake up to crack after dawn.
Yeah. So I get there at 3:30. I'm kind of like, well, I'm not supposed to show up until 4:30. I'll just chill in my car for a few minutes. So I chill in my car. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll walk around. It was freezing fucking cold. It was in the 40 degrees. And here I am walking around with a long sleeve t-shirt, a Under Armour all-weather shirt, a t-shirt, and then my running shorts.
Yeah.
Or shorts. Yeah, running shorts.
Yeah.
No, my capris, my Manchester United capris.
I guess that's a shirt. What shorts? I don't know what capris are. But okay.
I'm dressed up I have no idea what I'm doing. Because there's people dressed up wearing jackets, wearing things. They have the plastic.
I'm about to say they around the plastic things around them.
Yeah,
the warm. Christine had to wear that for her Pensacola Beach run she did last weekend.
So I'm like, holy shit, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm not supposed to line up until 5 o'clock. So I'll just take my time before I go there. I find out that Oswald's there a little bit ahead of time. So like, okay, maybe I could get a photo with him beforehand. And the line's taking forever, so I couldn't do it. So like, okay, I gotta make sure I do it afterwards. Like that's like my number one goal is to get a picture with Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Yeah.
So I go and like I'm starting to like freak out a little bit because like oh shit, because I have what you guys told me. Like yeah, I've seen these people like they're dressed to the nine. They're like
all in costumes
and they're talking about like yeah, I ran like I ran like 5 miles yesterday just to warm up for this. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Why would you run 5 miles more for a 5K? It's pretty stupid.
Because you're doing the dopey challenge.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. I thought maybe people just run the 5K. Or like, I ran like 5 miles to get ready for this. I'm like, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, so I'm talking about like the photos they're going to take. Everyone has their camera phones. I was like, yo, all I have on me is my Apple Watch, my Bluetooth headphones, and my key, my car key. That's all I have on me. I'm like, fuck, I'm doing this shit wrong. I am doing this shit wrong.
Yeah, but you didn't, though.
No, so I go into Corral A, and I'm looking around, and I see, like, some, like, people that hardcore runners.
Yeah.
Then I start seeing a bunch of, like, little kids. I'm like, the fuck are little kids doing in Corral A?
Oh, that's funny. I didn't think about that. That probably would be the kids and stuff up there.
Then I see a bunch of, like, older people. I'm like, okay, I know for sure as shit I can outrun some of these old people.
Yeah.
Like, they look like they could barely walk.
You'd think that.
Yeah, I'll get there.
Yeah.
And then what made me realize that the Corral thing was a bunch of bullshit was I'm like, oh, man, there's a lot of... I'm just going to hang out in the back, let all these, like, crazy people just, like, bum rush the front.
Yeah.
I look over, there's these two motherfuckers, this fat-ass bitch, this, like, skinny-ass crackhead-looking dude, wearing jeans and flip-flops.
Oh, that's usually the combo. They're usually the huge big girl and, like, the crackhead-looking, like, skinny guy, and he's just like, I love BBWs and stuff like that.
And I look at it, they're wearing jeans and flip-flops, I'm like, all these motherfuckers just do this so they can take the photos.
Yeah, pretty much. They pay the money just to take pictures.
And that was it, because then I realized, oh shit, I don't have to take this race too serious. Like, I'll be okay.
We told you that at the beginning.
I know, but like...
I know, leading up, you still probably full anticipation or something like that, but like...
I just saw a bunch of people, like, just here... And
that was just reassurance, like, okay, this is a friggin' joke.
So if I don't, like, kill it, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, whatever, you know what, I'll just run to the best of my capabilities. If I do good, I do good. If not, no big deal. Don't care anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whatever about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hanging out in the back, and then I found out they're doing waves. So I was like, fuck, I could have been up in the front. Whatever, don't care.
Yeah.
I might get done before Corral B even, like... I'll be, like, halfway done before Corral B even starts.
Yeah, exactly.
So I get there. I'm like, okay, cool. They do the waves. I just start running.
Mm-hmm.
First photo op I see is from A Bug's Life, the people there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, second photo op I see.
Flick and, like...
no, the queen and the...
Oh, I can't remember her name.
Yeah, neither can I.
Yeah, and the little sister or whatever. Yep. Yeah, I can't remember their name.
I see those, I'm like, yeah, fucking, it's not worth it. I'm not stopping. Yeah. There's already a huge line. So I'm like, I keep running. See the next people. I'm now in Norway. Vikings. I'm like, I'm good. Don't need Vikings.
Yeah.
I get to... Is it Morocco? Yeah, Morocco. There's the genie.
So they have you go running through Epcot and stuff. Yeah, okay.
By the time I get to like mile 2, I'm already like, okay, I'm in pain. This hurts. Holy shit, this hurts. Holy shit, this hurts. So I keep running, and then finally I'm like, okay, I gotta slow down. So I start walking a little bit because I'm like, okay, this hurts. I have like on the side.
That's good running straight for 2 hours though. 2 hours, 2 miles though.
So it starts hurting, and I'm like, oh crap, I don't think I can make it. Let me just keep going. And then I see a photo up at like a very small line, which is by the ball, the spaceship Earth. I'm like, fuck it, I'm stopping and taking a photo of this thing.
Yeah.
And when you see the photo, it's like, yeah, you're dead. Like you could tell, like I am completely drained.
Like I seen that picture.
I am done. Like you just see me, I'm like, oh, kill me.
Because yeah, I guess we didn't know, but like usually people do intervals and stuff, so they stop go to be able to not like wear themselves down at like the 2 mile or 3 mile mark, and so like you can't just. I mean, people obviously that are super good in shape will just run the whole thing.
Yeah.
But like you have to be like an athlete to be able to do that. But if you're like normies like me and you and like Christine and all that, like we have to do like intervals because like our bodies can't handle like running that long for that far, you know. So
so
now you know at least. So.
Yeah. So, did that. Go ahead. I finished the race. I get in line. I get the photo with Oswald. by the time I'm done with it, everything was like probably like 7 o'clock, and the line was at least an hour and a half to 2 hours long to get a picture with Oswald.
Wow.
But the fucked up thing is, and this is where it's really fucked up. He's there all the way to 8:15.
Yeah.
At 8:15, doesn't matter if there's a line or not. Yeah. It's done.
Yeah.
I'm going. All these motherfuckers in Corral C are not getting a photo with Oswald.
That happens a lot, man.
Yeah, they're not getting the photo with Oswald. So I'm like, fuck it. I got my photo. I was happy. I was talking to like a bunch of people. They're very friendly.
Did you really wait like an hour or two in that line though?
I waited probably like 45 minutes.
Wow, yeah, it messed up your time for sure.
Oh, what? No. Like I was already done with the race.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
thought you said it was in the middle of it.
No, I took the Epcot.
So that was the last picture was the Epcot one.
Yeah, and that took that was like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Because some people wait, because the way you're saying, because some people in the middle, like, waiting for line pictures, the lines are fucking long sometimes, so it screws their time up, essentially. Yeah. But you did that, because afterwards, a lot of photos, opportunities.
So afterwards, I'm like, I don't really care about Dopey, I don't care about, I get a ton of photos with Mickey, ton of photos with Minnie, don't really care.
Yeah.
I could just go and just get Oswald, that's the one I want.
Yeah.
So, do that, get the photo. The one thing I do have to say about, like, runners and shit like that before we get to, like, our normal day-to-day shit, especially with your new position, is how fucking wasteful those motherfuckers are.
What do you mean?
So, it was freezing cold. Like, it was, like, in the 40s. And people are, like, bundled up. They're wearing, like, jackets and sweaters and, like, as soon as the race starts, they take off the jacket, they like, bundle it up, and they just throw it away, like...
Yeah.
They're just throwing away these sweaters and jackets. Like, the fuck is wrong with people? Why are they throwing it? And
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I talked to Parker, my supervisor, or my director, or assistant director. He was telling me, like, they do that a lot, where they go to Walmart the night before, they buy, like, $5 jackets and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
To keep warm, as soon as the race starts, they just throw it on the floor and they keep running.
Yeah.
A race that he does, they'll go by and pick it up and donate it to, like, the homeless shelter, but... I was like, no, these people were legitimately, like, grabbing the sweaters and just throwing it in the garbage can.
It's pretty crazy, yeah. That's very wasteful indeed, because, like a little kid could have, like, worn that, you know?
Yeah, or, like, you could donate it or some shit like that.
That's, like, true Americanism at its best.
Yeah. I'm going to go run for my own pleasure, yet I'm going to throw away clothes that somebody could use.
Yeah, I was thinking, it was fun. Speaking of that, this weekend, when me and Christine went to Magic Kingdom, I think we told you we ate at the Lucky Horseshoe or whatever it was. Yeah, you're telling us about it. And it was like an all you care to eat thing. And so, like, we were eating all this food, and we couldn't finish, like, some left, like, because they brought stuff for us, and we couldn't finish it. And all that leftover, there was a couple of, leftover food. And my mentality is, like, I hate leaving leftovers unless I can bring it home with me and stuff. But I'm like, oh, my God, I can't do it. So I just tell Christine, I was like, it's funny, like, it's kind of sad at the same time, but, like, thinking, like, we're a country where it's like, okay, like, we literally eat until we feel sick, and then we don't have all leftover food, we're just going to toss away. And then there's countries that are like, please, God, we're starving to death. And we're like, let's see how much we can eat until we actually feel physically nauseous.
Yeah, and throw it away.
And throw our leftovers away. And I'm just like, this is America at its peak right here. You know what I'm saying? This is what America's about. There's literally eat until you get sick and then throw away your leftovers and make sure no one else eats them.
Yeah. Yeah, so... then after the race, like, after a photo, like, I already saw my time. I was like, okay, I did, like, 9.5 minute miles. My average time was, like, 30 minutes to do the 3.1.
That's pretty good, man.
And first thing I did when I got to the car wasn't call anybody, wasn't take a picture of my damn Apple Watch and be like, suck it, Cody.
I know, you did. It was right. I was impressed. I was like, shit, he actually did it. So I said, I rarely see you run, so I'm just like, I don't even know how, I'm like, the way I would just imagine it would probably be like 12, 13 minute freaking miles, but like, definitely not.
No, but to be fair, the after effects, I was fucking sore for weeks.
I bet so.
For like 5 days, I couldn't squat because my legs were in horrible pain. Like, I couldn't walk properly, and like Lou would make fun of me about it. I was like, you dumbass.
Oh yeah, I mean, after those races, it's definitely like killer, man.
Yeah. So don't worry, Lou made fun of me for you.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, she gave me shit about it. I was like, yeah, I kind of deserve it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you get for running.
I know. Even though you've run more races than I have.
I know. I needed to sign up for some pretty soon. I haven't signed up for a while, but I've been I started to get back working out again, running again. It's been a whole month and a half or two. I've eaten like shit and not run or worked out at all.
Yeah, but there's a good reason for it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
you got a new job.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the last time we recorded was
in December.
Was it before or after my graduation?
I think it was before.
Okay.
I can't remember.
No, because like you posted on the 24th, I think, though.
I don't know.
Let me see real fast.
I know I came over one day after work. Yeah, I came over one day after work.
Yeah. So it was after it was the day or two after graduation.
That's right, because it was right before you.
So yeah, so this was so everyone knows now. Okay, so I did graduate
with his doctor. He's now Dr. Bunny.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned moving. I moved to me and Chrissy moved to Gainesville, going to UF. Just got done with the first week of work there. It's a lot different.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely bigger lab. I'm one of like 11 instead of like one of 5. And then like not only that, it's called shared lab space. So like it's not just our lab; it's 2 other labs that share like the same side of a building. Like and all the rows are like connected with each other. So I see everyone doing their like on one side. I see everyone doing this on the other side and stuff. So it's pretty crazy and hectic over there. A lot of projects and stuff. I mean, like, dude, I'm not even joking. When it comes to like the tech and the amount of samples and stuff we can get and the amount of stuff we can do in that lab, it's like at UCF. Like it's like when I was at UCF, I was basically working with fucking sticks and stones.
Yeah. And
then like at UF, I'm actually working with like supercomputers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how much of a difference it is, dude. It's crazy.
That's good.
Yeah. Like they're just like literally. I was thinking about it. I was like, I bet you I could have done everything I did my PhD in at UCF. I probably could have done that in less than a year at UF with the technology they got have. I'm just like, that's fucking crazy, man. It's crazy, like, how much difference it actually is. And you would think it wouldn't be since UCF's the bigger school and stuff, more funding, but I mean, we're sort of new to the research field at UCF. Yeah. And UF's been doing it for a long ass time.
UF has the legacy of it all.
Yeah, so that's why. Then they got a lot of grant money flowing through and stuff.
Because they have their alums have deeper pockets.
That's true. That's very true. So now I'm starting to realize that this first week, I'm like, shit. I thought UCF would be like one of the pinnacles of research. And now I'm just like, nope. We're basic science, and they're like advanced biometrics shit. That's fucking nuts, man. It's crazy over there.
Yeah, UCF is trying to send a rocket into the stratosphere. UF is trying to land a rocket onto an asteroid.
Yeah, pretty much. Like that's a good analogy too. Like that's exactly kind of how it is. And but I work with a lot of weird motherfuckers. Like
so pretty much you work with a lot of yous.
Dude, it's not. Yeah, like it literally is like I told my brother about it, and he's just like, dude, like they're basically you. And I'm just like, all of them. Like, yeah, like they're just fucking antisocial and weird as shit. And I'm
that
just
sounds about right.
And I'm like, yeah, I guess they are just a bunch of. So I'm like. So I get in there, and I'm just like the guy that's like, oh, I'm ready to work. Let's do this. Yeah.
Everyone's like, shut the fuck up.
Dude, it literally was like that. It was just like, everyone was just like, they're all monotone, and they're all like cool and calm about stuff. And I mean, they're working and stuff. But a lot of times I see them sitting on their computers. Like, I don't know what they're doing. And they don't talk with each other too much and stuff. And the guy I sit next to, he only said, like, I think I've literally said like 6 words to him. The entire week. Like it's kind of strange. I work behind like the one who works behind me is the boss's wife and stuff. She works there too and stuff. So she's I'm always trying to like, at least do something. But like I haven't really got much the direction of what I'm doing or anything. I mean it's been a week now and I haven't really got too much proper. I got some training but not enough. And I'm just like I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like most of the time I sit on my computer and just like research stuff, I guess, and just try to come up with plans for what I want to do later on in the lab. But no one's actually kind of like, okay, we're going to teach you how to do this today. We're going to teach you how to do this today. Because when I was in my old lab, when I was running it, I would set a schedule up for people to learn certain aspects of the lab.
Yeah.
And each day, okay, you're going to learn this today. You're going to learn this today. And then like we would do it. But here it's like, okay, here's some of the very basic stuff, and then you just kind of learn on your own. I'm like, okay, I guess so.
Aww.
So I have to keep on going around asking people, kind of shout at you, kind of watch you. I feel like they're all just like, whatever, dude. Like they're all like I don't know. It's weird. I am not complaining too much. I mean, It's gonna be good after a while, but it's been a little different. Let's just say getting adjusted to this new lifestyle and everything. But Gainesville's dope though, dude. Like we live in a small little area next to Gainesville called Newberry. It's about 20 minutes away from the school. And we live in like in a gated community of like it's mostly old people and shit.
Aww.
Yeah, dude.
So you're right at home.
Yeah, dude, because it's not like loud and crazy and like and it's quiet and nice and like, but we can get loud and crazy in our place if we want to because like you can barely hear any. So we have like one set of neighbors that is connected to our wall. Yeah. When you walk in our place on the left, like there's the wall connected, and that's where the other neighbors are at, and you can kind of hear a little bit from them, but not that much. It's really rare. So it's like the walls are like super thick there, so it's like no one's complaining about me yet, and I've like talked on the phone, in the living room and stuff, because our living room's still kind of echoey because the ceilings are freaking high as hell.
Oh, they're vaulted.
Yeah, so like we don't have enough stuff in there to kind of hide some of the echo yet. So there's still a lot of echo and stuff, and like.
Do you have people living above you or no?
No, it's a 1 story. Everything's 1 story. There's no 2-story anything. It's because it's all like I said, it's all older people most of the time. So it's they avoided all the 2-story places. I think there is actually there is part of the neighborhood. I think there are 2-story places, but a majority of them are 1-story places. So like,
okay, that's not too bad.
Oh yeah, and it's dude like, the utility bill hasn't come in yet, but so I'm just going to throw this out. So when we were at like our 1-1 place was about I think 900 square feet, and we were paying about almost the same amount of rent we're paying for a place that's double the amount of square footage.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's crazy. Like just the pricing gouge in here in Orlando is just nuts compared to UF. But and like we have our like own garage, and we have like a nice like a back patio area, a huge back patio area, and huge rooms and huge living room and stuff. So it's just a complete difference. Like we're not cramped up anywhere. We have so much just open space now, and it's just new to us. So
yeah, you're kind of like, man, I wish I didn't get rid of all that stuff I had beforehand.
I know. Well, some of it's in storage at my parents' place. I might go back and grab some of that stuff some of these days, days. But but yeah, it's really I really do like it. The only problem with it is we kind of like the owners didn't really take too good of care of it.
You're telling us about that, like they were just
like they kind of just like they didn't do it, like they didn't have a cleaning crew or anything come in, so there's a lot of stuff that was dirty and shit still.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I mean, it's good. I mean, it's just cleaning, a little bit of maintenance, not that big of a deal. So, I mean, at least for me, it's not that big of a deal. But we're trying to get some cleaners in. Like the owner said, they're gonna get some cleaners coming in soon, paint some of the shit over and stuff. So.
Yeah, make it look presentable.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been that's what's been kind of going on these past 2 months for me. Like I've been traveling. Me and Christine both traveled back and forth, from Orlando to here. Here in Orlando right now, for the 3-day weekend.
Yeah, because you guys have been making.
Because she's been staying, here with her parents Monday through Friday. And like last weekend, like we went to Pensacola Beach for a race and stuff. So we stayed at my Uncle Bill's friggin' 4-story fucking man. Jesus, man, this place is so beautiful, dude. Like it's right on the water and everything. And the beauty of that for that race, we were right across the street from the start and finish line. So like we had to get up at the crack ass of dawn to get over there. Yeah. We just got up like at 6 o'clock, walked over.
I saw pictures of you and Carson in like a 4-wheeler behind them.
Yeah, we were my Uncle Bill's golf cart that's street legal, so we would drive around like all around the streets of Pensacola Beach, and we found like a corner area where like the racers were going to the neighborhood, and we sat there and we waited for them. Because I told him, when we got there, I saw one of the pacers, like 3 hour, 30-minute pacer ran by, and I told him, like, Christine's going to be behind this girl after a while, so we'll sit here. So we sat there, and when Carson just yelled at everyone, just, let's go, whoa!
I know, that was one thing that got me. Like, everyone's like, yeah, you can do it, keep going, keep it up. I was like, am I running a race or having sex? Because this is weird, especially like with the whole, like, keep it up, keep it up.
Come on, you can go, come on,
keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. I'm like, what?
Go faster, baby! Like,
give it up! Oh my god!
Yeah, they. So we were like a cheering crew there for a bit, and we saw Christine. We followed. Like then after when she kept running past us, we followed her for a little bit on the golf cart, just yelling, "Go, go, go!"
Yeah, she sent me pictures of like you two chasing her down in the golf cart.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
And then you guys got like tanked because apparently like right after the race is like a bar or something like that.
Yeah, so there was it's the world famous sand shaker bar, which the huge. A huge crackdown of freaking coke ring happened there when I was in early high school or late middle school.
Yeah.
It was about 30 or 40, I think, people that went to jail because of a crack ring that was happening down there. And so anyway, that's a long story. Actually, my brother and my mom said there's a documentary on it they saw somewhere on either on YouTube or it might even be like on a Hulu or something like that.
What's the bar called again?
The Sand Shaker. Yeah, look at the Sand Shaker, Pensacola Beach, Florida. And like, there's a whole scandal that happened. I knew people in people's moms and dads involved in it. It was a freaking craziness. But it's a famous bar there. Besides that, like it's one of the oldest bars at Pensacola Beach, and that's where they made the Bushwhacker, and the Bushwhacker is the most famous drink in Pensacola Beach, and now everyone imitates the Bushwhacker at this point. It's basically like a chocolate milkshake full of liquor, and it's essentially what it is. It's a chocolate slushy fruit, like smoothie thing with liquor, and it's fucking. It can be so deadly. Whoever makes it, if they're heavy-handed, like you can get drunk off of like one or two of them bad boys. So
yeah, it's home of like literally their website is. Home of the Bushwhacker, Sand Shaker. Home of the original Bushwhacker.
So, not only did it so Pensacola Beach restaurants, they've copied that. And so now everyone has a Bushwhacker at their own restaurants, their own kind of flavor and taste to them. So Christine that night was like every restaurant, me, her, and then my friend Jake, he came down and visited. We hung out. And then we went to like 4 or 5 different restaurants and bars, and she had a Bushwhacker at each one of them. And like... Oh my god! Like she didn't get drunk. She got so full because there's so much ice cream and stuff. She's just like, I'm not even drunk. I'm just so full. But like the Sand Shaker ones, even though that's the original one, it's like one of the worst ones because they just dump 151 on top of it. Yes. They just dump and it ruins it. So it tastes like shit. And like I hate it when they do that. Like that's why I never get the actual Bushwhacker at the Sand Shaker.
Yeah, because I was reading the ingredients right when I got to the part. It says, one of the main ingredients in the Shaker's Bushwhacker is Kahlua, top quality coffee liqueur. In addition, today, as it was back in 1975, there is no pre-mixing. All Bushwhacker batches at the Sand Shaker are made by hand. The rum is added to the frozen drink glass. You can choose 80 proof or high test 151, or you can drink it without any rum at all.
Yeah, so you can, usually it's mixed into the actual mix, like they just said, but like then people put floaters on top of it, and those floaters are fucking so gross. And I made a mistake again this weekend. I was like the first one I had, like it actually was in the morning because like everyone went to the Sand Shaker after the that was where the after party was at, so everyone got like free drinks and stuff. And me and my brother were there, and Christine were there. I'm like, you know what, I might as well just get a Bushwhacker here, and so. I got one. They're like, you want to put 151 on top? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And then, like, I drank it, and I was just like, this was a huge mistake. Like, when it tastes like shit, and afterwards I started actually feeling drunk because Christine gave me a beer, one of her free beers, because she got 2 free beers, because the one that she got, like, she didn't realize it was like IPA. She's like, this is gross. And she gave it to me, and then she walked over and just got another one, like, from someone else. So I was like, all right. So I drank that, and then I drank that Bushwhacker, and then I drank another beer, and it was like by 11 o'clock in the morning. I was already starting to feel tipsy. I'm like, oh well, damn.
If it was me, I probably would have already been drunk off my ass, falling on the ground.
Yeah, dude. And then later on at night, we went to like 4 or 5 different places, bars and restaurants, and drank a bunch. I didn't get drunk. I got pretty damn tipsy. I had diesel fueled flounders and like we had 2 diesel fuels, by the way. I've told you about this before. I don't know if I mentioned them. So like diesel fuels is a place called Flounders in the beach, and also McGuire's. It's not on the beach, but it's in Pensacola. They do the same thing, and they basically give you a huge mason jar, and they fill up with 4 different liquors and like a little bit of like flavoring, and it's like you can't taste the alcohol. You just can't.
That's like a Long Island where like if it's made properly.
Well, the original one is the diesel fuel is legit Long Island, like and it looks like diesel fuel, like brownish blackish, because it's a Long Island. Okay. But then they made 4 other flavors where it all looks different colors and stuff. But like those things, and then for McGuire's, they're called the Irish Wake.
Oh Lord!
And it's all like orange juice based and stuff. It's got orange juice and 4 different like liquors mixed together, and it looks all green and stuff.
Oof.
Oh, dude.
That would kill me.
You know what? They only limit 2 per customer because it's so bad.
They have to.
Yeah, but that wasn't back when I was first going out right after I turned 21.
Yeah.
Like, there was like, you can have like 50. I had like, one time I had 4 of them at one time. And I was just blackout gone. And like, no one like told me I couldn't have more than 2. They just gave me 4.
Yeah, they didn't care.
They didn't care back then. But then people, obviously stuff happened, so they had to do 2 at a time.
Yeah, someone probably got a DUI, and they're like, oh, we're going to sue you. Or like, oh, no, never mind.
Yeah, dude, the cops are just fucking crazy at Pensacola Beach.
I can imagine,
man, they're the same ones at every stop waiting to try to pull someone over for speeding or DUI. It's crazy. But anyways, wow, like, we definitely kind of started talking about nothing with nerdy stuff at all. Well, I guess the 5K is technically Disney stuff.
5K,
yeah,
but like, everything nerdy, it's already been like, we've talked about this before, like, everyone just like talks about like ad nauseum that it gets to the point where we kind of
I kind of like a down period right now when it comes to like geeky nerdy stuff, I feel like, because everything's starting to kind of kick up in the next month or 2. It's usually like right after Christmas, I feel like. Between Christmas and January.
It's just trailers and like expectations.
Yeah,
and
then like not a lot of well, the only good new game I know is coming out is Kingdom Hearts 3
and Resident Evil 2.
That's right, the remake of Resident Evil 2. I've heard that is so awesome. By the way, that remake. I heard it's.
Well, you can download the trailer, or not the trailer, the demo.
Can you really? I'm gonna have to do that as soon as I get home tonight on the PS4 because I love Resident Evil 2. That was like the only one I really played a lot. I played the first one, the second one before. I've never beaten any of them, but I played them. I tried to start and restart them so many times. Those first 2 and the third one a little bit, but I kind of jumped ship off the Resident Evil tram to the third one just because I don't know,
the third one wasn't good. Like I'll admit it, the third one was hard and it was very difficult, especially like with Nemesis chasing.
I did play. Well, isn't Resident Evil Nemesis its own thing? Like, wasn't after 3 or something like that? Like
Nemesis was 3.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah. Because that's the one. Yeah, you're right. Because that was the last one I played was Nemesis. So like, that was 3. Okay, yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, like after that, I'm just like I kind of just jumped off that bandwagon. Let's say I never beat them, but my favorite one is the second one. So
yeah, the second one was really cool. Like I like that one. I've always enjoyed the Resident Evil games. Mm-hmm. Like, I remember me and Kyle being Resident Evil 5, and that was fun.
Yeah. And didn't you get, like, the last... Not the last Resident Evil game, but the second last Resident Evil game, and you didn't even open it?
Oh, yeah, Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, like, you didn't even open and play, because, like, dude, I've heard... Because it was all garbage, apparently, everyone was saying.
Yeah.
So, and then the last Resident Evil game wasn't even... I heard it wasn't even, like... based off the story at all, if I'm correct hearing about that, it was his own complete different thing.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, like it was his own, like, and it was all first person shooter. Like it wasn't even like a third person at all, from what I've understood and saw the demo for. So
I know it was like Resident Evil VR was like the main thing that they were doing on.
Yeah, well 7 had like the VR option, and that's where that's why it was all first person esque because of that. They wanted to promote that VR shit. And like, let me ask you about that. Do you think that's actually going to? I mean, it's kind of catching on a little bit. Do you think it's going to die soon?
It already has.
I agree with you 100% on that. I was hoping you were on the same boat with me on that.
It's already dead. Like,
yeah, I think it's stupid. I have a VR headset. I mean, I remember when I got my phone, they gave me a VR headset thing I put my phone into, and it's all VR stuff. And I played it with it for like a week or 2, and I'm like, all right, I'm kind of over this now. Like, it's pretty like.
Yeah, I remember you had it, and like Nick was trying to like push it, like, oh yeah, VR's the new wave of the future. VR.
I know, he was so into the VR stuff, and now he doesn't even mess with it either. It was a gimmick. Yeah, it's a stupid gimmick, man. It was just yeah, it was a stupid gimmick that didn't catch on fire as much as people thought they were going to do. And you know what sucks too? Like, I don't know if it came out or it's about to come out. There's a Gungrave VR, new Gungrave VR game that comes out.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And I was actually really excited about that because I love that anime series. The video game, not so much, but the video game is fucking. Both of them are terrible. I only played the first one; it was terrible. And the second one, I heard it was at least a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I didn't like that game series at all. But they said they were doing a VR one. I watched the demo of it. It actually looked really legit. But I'm not a big VR person. So
yeah, VR it's hit or miss. Like VR, the problem with VR is just like. It's like 3D. It's cool. Yeah, it's unique. Yeah, it's all this, but who really needs it?
It's like the Virtual Boy all over again. Well, not nearly as bad as that.
Not as bad, but like Nick was like so into VR that like all of a sudden he just stopped talking. But like out of nowhere, it's just like, hey Nick, how about that VR stuff? Like what? Huh?
Yeah.
What? What's that?
Exactly. It just kind of just started dying down. But I mean, well, I don't know. We might be mistaken. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a resurgence of it. Maybe someone lets you get it right.
No, if they haven't gotten it right by now, and it's been 3 or 4 years they've been pushing VR.
Yeah. Do you think it's gonna be a full immersion kind of style like gameplay sooner or later?
Eventually it's gonna get to that point.
Yeah.
But right now
we already went over that before.
Yeah, no, the full motion suits.
Yeah.
But until the porn industry like perfectly executes it,
it's true. You're
it's not
100% right.
It's not gonna get done because one of the crazy things like when you think about like technology is porn pushes technology to its limits. Mm-hmm. And you go like, what? No. Yeah, like the sex robots.
Yeah.
That's the perfect example of porn pushing technology.
Exactly, man.
Because we're trying to get lifelike artificial intelligence in a machine that we fuck.
Yeah, exactly. I was telling my brother about that. He didn't believe me. Then he started looking up and reading stuff about it and like watching videos. He's like, dude, you're 100% you were 100% correct. Like, apparently porn like pushed everything.
Yeah, like the internet, it's not the internet unless because of porn. Like porn created the internet.
Yeah, pretty much.
And in the quoting Scrubs, Dr. Cox, if you take off porn from the internet, there will only be one site left that people use is Bring Porn Back.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a paraphrase, but like as horrible as it is to
He's
say.
right, man.
Because the amount of technology that's used just for like sex toys, you're like, oh yeah, it's just a vibrator. No, it's this, and you're like, holy shit! Like
that just goes to show you that humans are just fucking just like we're just like we think of just a couple of things and that's it.
Fucking, how to fuck better, and what's the best way to get pleasure out of fucking.
Yeah, and then obviously eating, sleeping, and
and guys are like, can I put my dick in it and will it feel good?
Yeah, it's crazy sometimes. Like thinking, like, damn, like I'm like, I thought we were better. I thought we were better than this.
No, technology. It's a sad thing. So like,
we're not though, man.
Unless porn gets into the VR game, it's gonna be done in the water.
Yeah, that's true, man.
And they're still working on like full emotion suits that like you can feel like for guys, you can feel like the girl touching you and stuff like that, and for girls, it's the same way. But
yeah.
It's getting the haptic, the sensors, and all that stuff to play perfectly with commands. Mm-hmm. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
I'll push technology. I know CES was this past weekend, or this past week.
What's CES?
Consumer Electronics Show.
Oh, yeah. I just never heard like that. Okay,
yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
It's the big one where they pretty much is
all
TVs.
the companies are like just trying to show off all their new tech. It's like like Samsung and like
Intel, LG. Like everyone's trying to
all the computer companies, all the TV companies.
Yep.
Phone companies. They're all just trying to push their shit. What is it this year like? Have you
foldable TV sets, foldable phones, foldable electronics?
I've seen that before. Have you actually seen too? Like I thought I saw like interactive like car windows. Where like kids and people can like draw on that, and like they can erase off of it and stuff. Like and it's all like interactive. Like it's crazy. I saw a video about that.
Yeah, it's technology is so insane. But then again, who the hell is going to use an interactive car window?
Exactly, man. Like some shit is just so worthless. You're just like, oh my god, man. It's just some shit can be just.
Yeah, I mean there was like a fad like 2 years ago. Everything was like wearable health, wearable monitors, things that monitor your surroundings.
Yeah.
So they had like bras, hats, shirt, like everything was monitoring like what you did, like how you felt, your body temperature. I was like, yo, this is way too much information.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that was me. Hold on, let me turn it off on a silent.
Oh no, you're good.
Yeah, like I know, I agree on that. And if you think about like more like almost like 90% of the apps on your phone are freaking useless as shit too. It's just like
yeah, like my favorite useless app right now is Neko Atsume.
What's that?
It's the cat game.
The cat game?
Yeah.
Well, let me see it though on an audio podcast.
Yeah, it's called Neko Atsume. You pretty much set up a house for cats.
And that's it? Is there no way you can win or lose?
No, you just
get
new cats to your yard.
It looks pretty adorable.
There's some pretty cool cats in here. And like there's an album of all the cats that I've seen.
Yeah.
So these are ones like I've seen and taken pictures of.
Oh my god.
And it's like a bunch
It's all like anime, like cartoony looking. Does that cat, you saw his butthole?
Yeah.
A little X on his butt.
I still haven't seen Pepper yet. Motherfucker.
The elusive cat Pepper.
Yeah. I gotta bring the stuff back that I likes. But it's like different cats do different things, and if they like you, they give you like little presents and little gifts.
Like what? Like dead birds and stuff?
Not dead birds per se.
That's usually what cats leave as presents for people, dead animals.
Yeah. But like different stuff. Like luckily, once left me a key, another left me signed baseball.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What's it called again?
Neko Atsume.
Neko Atsume. Isn't Neko is that like cat?
Yeah, it's like cats.
In Japanese?
I think so.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. I'm a victim too. I play the Kingdom Hearts Unchained game every day. Every day I play it. At least for I'll turn on for daily login and turn back off just so I can get if I don't have time to play it. But at least log in almost every day. I've done it. It keeps track too. I've logged in for I think 790 days. I think something like that. 780s.
Insane.
Yeah, dude. That's 2 years. Over 2 years. It is over 2 years of playing that game, man. It's just, and I suck at it. But I keep wanting to keep playing because it's addicting. Like I haven't spent a single dime on it, and that's the reason why I suck at it. Because now it's gotten so bad. When I first started, it wasn't that bad, but like I was like, okay, I can get through a majority of it and do fine, and like beat people and stuff, and beat challenges without pain. But now it's so bad that if you don't put any money into it, like you're never gonna get any. Like I mean, you can get through the story stuff easily, but it's all like the special quests and the special missions, and now they have PvP.
Oh, that's insane.
And like stuff like that, and it's like I can never win. I rarely win in PvP matches unless I actually like put money into it and bought a bunch of packs because like it's like. You get medals, and they're basically like cards if you think about it. That's
the issue with like the freemium games. It's like, oh yeah, freemium games, where you're like, oh shit, you gotta pay like a fortune for them.
I know. I thought I can get away with that. I mean, I haven't paid anything yet. I won't. I refuse to pay anything premium. These freemium games.
Oh yeah.
The only one I've ever done so far now has been Pokemon Go because that's something that me and Christine do, and we're pretty avid about it. So like. I don't mind putting a couple of bucks in that game, but I'm not gonna put I don't know. The average I probably put in now since I started playing that game, maybe even $20. I hope it's only $20. Shit, it might be more.
It's been more.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Because you see the email. It's probably been about.
I get the emails. I'm like,
it's probably been about 50. I bet, huh?
Give or take, yeah.
That's kind. Well, I mean, fuck it. I mean, as much as a console game, right?
And you've been playing the game for 3 years.
Yeah. That's true. But dude, that first year though, me and Kristen got away with it so much for the first year and a half or so without like actually putting money in. Then we met people that actually raid it and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're just like, fuck, because now they do like 10 raids a day. And people, we're just like, well, I guess we're gonna have to fucking buy raid passes.
Oh, dude, I can't do that. Like, I cannot justify spending that much money on.
Well, now I mean we haven't paid. I mean we haven't put a single dollar in like almost half a year now at this point. Because when we moved to Lake Nona, that Lake Nona group fucking sucked ass. Yeah, they did. Like there was only one time that I wasn't even there. I was back in Gulf Breeze one time. It was one of the community events. One of like the raid events was like the Zapdos raids, and Christine was with the whole group, and they hit like 15, 20 something Zapdoses that day or some shit like that, something crazy amount. And that was the only time they were actually a good group, Because like the Avio group, we got spoiled by them because they were freaking masters at that game, man. Like they were on it all the time.
Well, they were always there too. Like all the Pokestops were like in the small general area, so it was easier.
And they were always freaking there, ready to go. And like no people was like freaking trying to herd cats to do anything with them.
Yeah, I remember I joined you guys for one of the raids.
Yeah, and it took us forever to get any people over.
Yeah, because the guy was like, "Oh yeah, we'll be over there at like 6:30."
Yeah.
Right when Christine got off of work, so she like hauled ass over there.
Yeah.
She gets there, we're like, "Hey, where is everybody?" Everyone ghosted, and then we ran into like some random dude.
Yeah, and they said, "Oh, they already did it."
Oh yeah, they did it at 6, and it was like, what?
Yeah, like people are just assholes there. And we joined a new group in Gainesville, a couple of groups. We haven't really caught in contact with them. It's obviously because Christine's mostly been back to Orlando, and I don't want to do it. Like, I usually don't do any big raids without her, so I'm just like, I mean, hopefully they'll be a lot better than the for what I've been seeing, they're actually active on Discord and like talking their Facebook pages and shit. So at least they're actually active and like they're not like assholes. It seems like so. So we'll see, man.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing though.
Yeah, but yeah, we're just getting adjusted to the Gainesville life. I mean, I like it a lot because like there's no tolls you have to pay. I don't have to pay any more tolls. I don't have to get on busy highways that much.
And I'm pretty sure it's kind of like what you're used to in Pensacola.
Yeah, it actually is pretty much like an identical copy of like Pensacola area essentially.
Yeah, where it's not a big city, but it's not a small city.
Exactly. Yeah, so we get the joys of being a small city, but we can go into the downtown or UF area where it's actually bigger and stuff going on.
They have all the stores you need. So they have like Best Buy. No, wait, those are gone.
Well, no, they're not. There's a Best Buy.
Circuit City.
Oh, I thought you said Best Buy.
No, there's Best Buy like right off you get off of 75 onto I think Archer. Yeah. There's like a Best Buy right there. There's all.
That's right. You actually know this area. Yeah. I forgot about that.
My brother used to go to UF.
Yeah, that's how you. Yeah.
I know there's a bar there called like the Laboratory or the Lab. That's supposed to be really good.
I don't think I've seen that place yet.
Yeah. There's a brewery there that has one of my favorite beers.
Where's that at? What's
Swamp
it called?
Head.
Oh yeah, I've heard, they had the Swamp Head stuff.
Yep.
Across the way from at the World of Beer across from us, which by the way is awesome. Having a World of Beer literally right across the street from us is pretty cool.
World of Beer sucks.
I guess they've been going downhill a little bit lately.
They went downhill when they changed their point system.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I keep forgetting to go to try and see if I can get my plaque.
Oh, I know. You need to get your plaque back, man.
Yeah, I know. I need to go over them. Like,
they really fucked up. They really fucked over with that shit. Like, because that was so cool. Like trying to strive for those goals and stuff. And now it's just like, like the best you can get is like you can get a couple bucks off of shit. Now.
Yeah, it's like, you get like $2 off your $10 form. Like,
There's no like cool rewards like parties and stuff, or like they say like a plaque or a mug. Like I had to I remember that day when I got my 100 beer and like I'm like, all right, ready for my mug. Like, oh, sorry, we don't do that anymore. And
it's all sold out. I was like, what?
Are you fucking serious? Like I worked that's the only thing I really wanted was that mug.
I know. I had to get you one.
I know. I appreciate that still. But I don't know how many beers I've had now. I need to look at my account, like how many I've actually had. I know it's probably about 115. I would imagine at this point now.
I'm at 267 unique beers.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought because you stopped. I thought you had a lot more.
My next milestone is 233 beers. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I visited 4 locations. One of them's closed.
Oh, which one?
Altamont Springs.
They closed that one?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, man. Let me ask you something. Apparently there's supposed to be 2 Lucky's in Gainesville, Lucky's Market, and we haven't found them yet. Where are they exactly? Do you know?
What? No, I don't know where they're at.
All right, I need to look it up again because I remember when we were first trying to find places, we saw that one of the places we were looking at was Lucky's Market. I'm trying to remember if it was the place we're at now or another place we were thinking about going to. I think it might have been another place we were thinking about going to. I have a cousin who lives in Gainesville I haven't talked to yet. I feel so shitty. I just remembered that just now. Oh man, I told him we were moving up there, and I need to hit him up. But anyways, yeah, I was trying to think where I was gonna go from there. Oh, you know what? Speaking geeky wise and stuff. You know what's crazy though? Okay, I haven't seen a single GameStop, and I haven't seen a single game store at all in Gainesville, and that's a little troubling. I mean, there's Target and there's Best Buy.
No, there should be some GameStops there.
I haven't seen a single one. I haven't actively searched for it, but the route I've been going and looking around and stuff, I haven't seen a single one yet, which is really crazy to me. But yeah, I need to look it up because the only nerdy thing that's close by to me is right down the street. It's mega gaming and comics, and so it's a comic store in a board game / card game place.
Yeah, you might want to talk to Julian because his sister used to live there.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, his sister used to live there, so he could probably tell you some good places to check out.
Yeah, because I haven't seen like a vintage game store or like even like a GameStop or nothing. I'm very surprised by that because I want to check out some of the vintage gaming they got around there. See if there's anything to pick up.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to check out.
Yes, the comic and game place I was mentioning, they're actually moving in April to a newer location, but it's right down the street from where they're at, so it's not a big deal, but it's a bigger one.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering if they're doing like Dragon Ball Super Card Tournament, because I still play that game with my brother and stuff, and like they said they're going to probably start when they move over there, because right now their location's kind of small, but they have a lot of stuff. They have so much comics, dude, like huge long boxes of old shit and new, and they have a whole walls and a lot of new stuff and everything, and they have tons of board games and D&D stuff and like card games. It's pretty awesome actually over there, for sure. I'm gonna probably start being more local around them and trying to, be friends with people over there, because I was telling Christine too, like, like people I work with, like I don't see myself being friends with these people. Like I'm not gonna be enemies with them, but like I don't see them like coming over, like having lunch.
Yeah,
with them, what I'm saying? Like that's maybe down the road, who knows? But I'm just saying, as of right now, where I've been seeing, like they're really like into themselves and individualism and stuff.
Yeah, dude. Like I do a live auction on Tuesdays for a comic shop. So if you guys want to buy some new comics, buy some of my shit that I don't want.
That's a good plug.
Check out a comic shop live auction on Tuesdays at 8.
Yeah.
You get to, the first part is Aaron and Oral selling comics and toys, and they get to make fun of me for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I take over and I just ruin the entire show. But doing the live auction, dude, like, just changing subjects completely because
that's fine.
People spend money on shit. Like, people drop dime on shit. Like,
really?
Yeah, because we do, like, the live auction, so we auction off, like, since we do it on Tuesdays, we auction like buy tomorrow's comics today type stuff, and then like toys, complete runs or like sets, shit like that, like a bunch of random stuff. Like some people spend like $300 a week.
Jesus, really?
As if it was nothing. Like they drop like $300 as if it was nothing. It's like, oh yeah, I could drop $300 on this shit. I could drop $300 on this shit.
That's crazy. Like whenever I see that, like when I was at Cool Stuff, me and my brother would go, and the people would drop hundreds of dollars on cars. We're like, you're fucking nuts, man. And
like there's these two guys that like they completely ruined the live auction just because like they're there, so they're constantly like they're constantly like because there's a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
So they're always getting like stuff before anybody else can, and they're like just complete dicks about it. And I was selling some pops, and this guy literally just went through all the shit and just like, okay, I'm gonna buy this, without even like putting it on the show. And I was kind of like, yo, that's kind of fucked up.
Really? How do you know? Oh, because he said there was a delay or something like that?
There's a little bit of a delay. So what he was doing was he went through my stuff first, got whatever he wanted. He went through the comics that were about to go on sale, got whatever he wanted.
Oh, wow.
And then if he missed something, since they're there, like one of the guys is supposed to be like a producer, like supposed to make, like his job is to keep track of the feed. Like, how is the feed looking for everybody else type stuff. And what he would do is he'll just like, instead of doing that, he'll just buy shit. So Aaron will put something out, and the guy within like seconds is like, "Oh, called it." I was like, "Yo, this is fucked up. Like, this is gonna ruin the live auction having these two guys here because I'm not buying anything. Danny's not buying anything. Brendan's not buying anything. But these two idiots, they're buying like shit, and they're there. So it's kind of like
that's fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not cool that you kind of could like pre-buy.
Why did Aaron allow him to do that?
Because he doesn't care. Because he's making like $1,000 a night.
Yeah.
$2,000 a night. So he could give $3.
That's kind of fucked.
But that's Aaron, though.
Yeah.
But speaking of Aaron and money, we do Audible podcasts or Audible books, and
I've been backed up on my credits. I think I have like 2 or 3 credits.
I've been using my credits right away.
I usually do. I just been so busy and crazy this past couple months.
So for you, the listeners of Coin Operated Podcast, Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a free 30-day trial to give you the opportunity to check out their service. Some of the books I've gotten that were really good was The Good Omen.
That's one of the ones I want to get.
I got the new Michelle Obama biography because it's narrated by her.
Oh, that's cool.
So there's a couple of cool books on there. I mean, if you like Stephen King, you could have like because you pay $15 a month for the credit.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these books are normally maybe $40, $30, and that's after the discount.
Yeah,
they're expensive as shit. Like if it's a Stephen King book,
I know
their average is like $35.
That's true, man. They're usually pretty expensive. It's actually a good deal.
So it is a good deal, especially if you do audiobooks, and they give you like a bit of a discount. And now they're doing more like original content that you get for free.
Mm-hmm.
So you get like that or books that are like 66 cents, shit like that. So it's a great service. To download your free audiobook today, go to audibletrial.com/coinup. Again, that's audibletrial.com/coinup for your free audiobook.
Nice.
And I think we also have sponsors like randomly intertwined in our.
Yeah, I was just looking that up. I need to figure that out more. When I get the computer tomorrow, I'll look more into it because they're supposed to be putting it in between or beginning or end of our stuff. So hopefully. Yeah,
so we're getting we're selling out. We're selling out to the Capitalistic Society for more money.
Exactly. Hey, we've actually gotten on the Facebook page. We actually got a couple more new likes out of people I don't even know. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we just gotta start becoming more consistent. With
well, like I said, now that I'm stabilized now. I know what's going on in my life and everything.
Yeah, we could plan them out a little bit.
Yeah, I can start getting back on the social media stuff.
It's almost as if we're like TSD and you're Walt and I'm Q.
Yeah, or the other way around.
No, I'm Walt. Okay. Or no, you're Walt. I'm Q.
Right. Fuck it. Yeah.
Well, wait. Who would we be in? Like, well, no, technically you're Get 'em. Anyway.
I don't know about that now.
Maybe Sunday Jeff.
Maybe.
I don't know. I know I'm either like Johnson or Q. I'm not Flanagan.
I mean, I don't know. Like you help. You're doing well. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows? Who cares? Anyway, TSD makes we take.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Yeah, I know we were supposed to do like a pod triathlon that just never happened.
Yeah, like whatever happened.
Just a break. Like, everyone wanted to do their own thing, and when I was trying to get everybody together, I'm like, "Hey, can you guys do it this day?" Like, no. Why?
I know.
Because I know Matt and Nick are planning like their episode 200 or episode 100.
So really?
So they've been planning.
What are they gonna do?
I don't know.
You don't know. Yeah.
They're gonna like rehash old segments. I'm like, I'm supposed to be on there, but they haven't told me anything.
Oh, really?
I keep telling them, let me know in advance so I could like ruin your podcast like I ruined everything else.
Yeah, dude.
Guaranteed failure, have Brian on it.
We do need to still do that, but I mean, I now I can only do it on the weekend. If we did it though,
that'd be better anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
We do it on a weekend, find a place, and just have at it. Bless you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I know, like in nerdy news, going back to that, like the big thing was the Far From Home trailer.
Yeah, man. What do you think about it?
It's gonna be interesting to see how they take I like the fact that they brought Mysterio.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be pretty cool.
I know the nerds like shat their pants when they saw that what's her name, Hydra was in the trailer for like a second.
I know, but do you think that's really gonna? I don't think it. I think that's still part of Mysterio's.
Here's the thing, though. Like the first appearance of Hydra was like a whatever comic. Yeah. He's a whatever villain.
Yeah.
Now that he was in the movie for like a split second in the trailer, his comic just like skyrocketed to like insane amount of volume. I'm not even joking. I wish I was just lying about it.
Let's see. No, because I was just reading like it says. Let's see. Far From each confirmed Sandman, Multiman, and more. There's no way.
Yeah, there's
all they're gonna do all that.
Yeah.
The thing is saying Multiman, Hydra Man. No, I think that's all.
Mysterio.
That's all Mysterio shit, dude. I think that he's doing all that. He's controlling all that stuff because what it looks like in the trailer, he's trying to be like a hero and he's trying to So he's making everyone think that he's a hero, even though he's the one that's doing all this.
Yeah, the bad stuff.
All the bad shit, and that's what's happening. I think right now. I think that's what it is because he's the master of like deception and of like
Yeah, because he's a special effect.
Yeah, special effect and like all the of imagery and like illusions. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Illusions. And so, like, I just think this is, like, a lot of his tricks and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's going to be interesting to see how they do it.
Yeah. I'm surprised, like, I mean, because when it was that Jake Gyllenhaal was going to be Mysterio, I'm like, he's going to be mostly wearing his helmet. And then, like, in the trailer, he didn't wear his helmet. He wore it a little bit. I'm like, oh, that's good. At least they're going to, at least, like, I'm like, I would feel so shitty for Jake Gyllenhaal if he just wore the helmet the entire time. And it'd be like, okay, like, you're, like, no homo, you're a good looking dude. And, like, you're just going to be wearing a fucking fish mask.
It was like the equivalent of having Hugo Weaving play V for Vendetta, and he wore a mask the entire time.
That's true. That's true. That's really true. Man, that movie, I haven't seen that movie in forever, though. I don't even remember that much about that movie, to tell you the truth.
I like it. The movie was good.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
I'm thinking about, I know, superhero stuff. I was thinking about, I might get the DC Universe app pretty soon.
I mean...
Have you been using it a lot lately?
Oh, yeah. Because just for, like, Titans was amazing. The shows that you can get are really good.
You told me that you and some other people were saying Titans is actually getting better now.
Yeah.
At first it was garbage, I heard.
Yes, it was. Like, the first episode was kind of like, bleh.
Yeah.
But then afterwards it was like, oh my god, this is really good stuff.
That's good. Is it off a traditional storyline, or is it their own thing?
It's their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it has, like I've always said about, like, a source material, what it should be, it shouldn't be an exact copy of the source material.
Yeah.
It should be of, like, their interpretation of the characters, who they are, the mythos, like, as long as they get who the character is, that's all that we need. Like, Civil War was perfect because it was, okay, it's a fight between Captain America and Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's what Civil War is.
Yeah. I'm always, you know me, I feel like I'm the opposite, but I would like to have just the straight up, like, adaptation.
Yeah, but you guys have had in it with the Watchmen.
And I love that movie.
You love the movie, but all the nerds and fanboys are like, oh, I want a direct adaptation for word. You can literally grab the comic and go, yep, all the way up until the end. We're like, okay, we're not gonna have, like, the alien in the comic.
Different.
We're gonna have like a bomb explosion. You're like, okay, cool. But, like, you could just literally do that, and people are like, oh no, it's stupid, it's too long, it's too blah 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 blah. It's like, bro, you had Dr. Manhattan and his blue cock and balls.
I know, for
what
real,
else
man.
Do you want?
What else do you want?
What else do you want?
I still can't believe to this day they made that choice with that. That was freaking
That was
weird.
Awesome.
That was just crazy.
You know you like seeing blue cock.
That was interesting for sure. But I was thinking about jumping onto the DC Universe bandwagon next month or two. Because I've just been, because now pretty soon they're gonna start releasing all those other shows. Like Young Justice season 3 just came out just recently, the Outsiders stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to see season 1 and 2.
You haven't seen Young Justice before?
No, I started watching it, but, like, I fell off.
I watched that series. I was I don't know where I started watching it. I must have been either, I think it was like either the last year before I left your Mystic Cove, or right the first year when I first started at OVO Grove. I can't remember. But anyways, I started, I really liked Young Justice a lot. So I was really excited for that to come back. And then all the other good shit's coming out in the future. You know, like with Doom Patrol. Like, what do you think about having with Cyborg being part of Doom Patrol?
Makes sense. I mean, he was part of it.
I thought he wasn't. I know Beast Boy was.
He was originally part of it, if I remember correctly. Or one of the incarnations of it.
Really? Oh. Okay, yeah. Because everyone was making a fuss about that. Because I know a little bit of Doom Patrol, but I didn't read any of it before, but I know of it, and I know, like, a little bit about the characters, some of the characters, stuff like that. But, like, I'm actually really excited about that show. I think it's going to be really cool. It'd be very interesting for sure.
Yeah, no, it is.
And Swamp Thing coming out. Very excited.
I know you're excited about Swamp Thing.
Hopefully they don't fuck it up.
Of course they will.
Yeah, we'll see, though. I'm far behind on movies and stuff, so I haven't even seen, like, Aquaman and shit like that.
I fell asleep in Aquaman because it was so boring.
Well, that's good to hear.
Well, I was just fell asleep during Venom because it was garbage.
Yeah, I mean, Venom was okay at best.
But we went to the movies recently. We saw something. We saw it on Monday. What did we see on Monday? Lou, what movie did we see Monday? Monday? Yeah. On the Basis of Sex.
Yeah, how was that one?
It was okay.
What's that about again?
It's the Ruth Bader Ginsburg and her court case in Denver.
No idea who those people are.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg is a Supreme Court justice who fought for sexist discrimination.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't a good movie.
Yeah. Me and Christine just yesterday saw Wreck-It Ralph 2 finally.
I didn't like it. Like, it was just all over the place.
I liked it, but yeah, I like the first one a little better, though.
Because like how it's like, you have 3 days, and then like you have like 24 hours to pay for this part, and you need to come up with $27,000. You're like, oh, $27,000. Oh.
Yeah, to get the wheel that they have to buy on eBay. But yes, I mean, I thought it was still pretty funny in some parts and stuff, and some parts are good. But like overall, like I was telling Christina too, like the story I thought was way better than the first one, because it's like it's about a bad guy trying to redeem himself to be a good guy. He just wants to be a good dude.
Yeah, so I liked the first one because it had a story that made sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think with Wreck-It Ralph 2 Breaks the Internet, it's like it just didn't have a direction. Like, it was just kind of rudderless, where it was just like, oh, what are you doing?
But then I countered your argument yesterday a little bit. Because you were saying like it's all over the place, and I said it makes sense that it is, because it's based off the internet, which doesn't make sense all the time.
Yeah,
and it's all over the place. It's all like
like, it was just weird. Like, I was just kind of like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Like I said, I still enjoyed it, but not as much as the first one at all. Because the first one, like, was just solely based on video game references, and this was just kind of like
internet references.
It had some video game stuff, and then it was all like pop culture stuff, which is okay. But like, I like my video games a lot, so I really have my references like that. But I thought it was kind of funny how they like. So basically, the whole plot was. So yeah, I guess they're trying to go to eBay, get money to get that part for Penelope's game or whatever. And so basically, the way they were going to do it was literally do what people do on MMORPGs and make accounts and just
grind,
and then sell those accounts off. Yeah. It's essentially what they were trying to do, because they said that they needed to go into the game and get an item from this racing game. Like they basically like if they purchased an account, and they grind it out and they sold the account back to someone for $40,000 or whatever like that. So like that, I thought that part made me laugh. I thought that was because Christina never knew about that.
Yeah, that was funny. Like, people create accounts just to like grind and.
Because I had to explain it to her, because she's like, because I told her like, you know what's referencing? She's like, what? I'm like, it's referencing people buying accounts and then selling them all to people. She's like, people do that? Oh yeah. I'm like, fuck yeah, World of Warcraft started that whole trend basically.
Where people would sell level 70 mage or whatever.
Or they'll have basic characters and they just farm gold. Like overseas, people will like farm constantly and then sell those accounts off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
So I thought that was kind of funny. Basically, if you look down deep in that story, like basically, okay, these people are gonna make accounts and grind out and sell them off to someone.
And that was the whole basis of like trying to get the parts. It was like, oh, you gotta steal this car or this game to get like X amount of money to pay for the part. Mm-hmm. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, but it wasn't a bad movie. It just wasn't. It was just too all over the place.
Yeah.
Like with Aquaman, it was pretty much a cookie cutter, paint by numbers picture. Like, they could have taken out Black Manta. It would not have made a difference in the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks to hear that.
Like, you could have left him out. You wouldn't even know.
How come this movie's making so much money? It's like even better than apparently making more money than
No competition.
That's true.
Dark Knight came out in the middle of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Of huge blockbusters. This one had no competitions. It's like Avatar, the shitty movie.
The Last Airbender?
No, not.
I know.
The Avatar, whatever it's called. It had no competitions going into the movie, so that's why it made so much.
That's true. Yeah.
Same thing with like Frozen. Frozen had no competition. That's why.
That's why
was
everyone
such a huge
liked it. Yeah. That movie is just like okay at best.
Yeah, and it wasn't that it was a bad movie. It just wasn't. It just wasn't one of those movies where you're like, oh my god, it's such a great movie. La, 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 la.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost 1:59, dude.
I know.
You're gonna get that. You're trying to get something.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the Cotton Candy Mickey to keep going my Mickey collection.
Yeah.
I have way too many Mickeys. I got the do-it-yourself Mickey, and that was a shit show, dude.
A do-it-yourself Mickey? What's that one?
It's where you get to paint Mickey.
Oh, really? Oh, I see them. Two. Are you actually gonna do them?
One of them I'm gonna keep in the box. The other one I'm gonna paint.
Yeah, what are you gonna paint it with?
I have no idea. I don't know yet. I've been trying to figure that one out.
You should Yeah, you should get like Warhammer paints and you just paint them with like Warhammers.
Well, it's stuff. Not. What it is you're supposed to use a. There's a special type of paint that's perfect for those things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess there's a lot of those do-it-yourselves Funko Pops, huh?
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Like a lot of customizations and stuff like that. But it's just kind of interesting just to see like. Oh, so that was fucked up. I forgot to say why I was fucked up. So, what happened was like They released them. And I was like, all right, cool. And we're like, oh, we're going to go. I was like, you know what, let me call Michaels, get one on hold for me. All that stuff. And so that way I have to worry about trying to get it.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was going to be a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm. So it just started. How much are you bidding for this?
It's not bidding.
Oh, you're just buying it?
Yeah.
Oh, true. We'll wait. The audience will wait for you.
Cool.
Oh man, I'm trying to figure out fill out this dead air real fast.
Well, no, like it was funny because like I went to go get it. I called ahead in advance, and I was talking to Aaron. Cause like, hey Aaron, go get this Mickey. I think it's gonna be a big hit.
Yeah.
Aaron went. A guy in Orlando was going to each Michaels and buying out their entire stock.
Oh my god, are you serious?
As a heart attack.
That's so not fair, dude. People can just be such crazy dickheads, man. But I mean, I guess they can do hell. The guy's gonna be making a lot of money, so.
Oh yeah.
So good for him, I guess. Freaking loser.
Yeah. And I'm not giving him any of my money. Because fuck that shit.
I know.
Because like people go crazy over these fucking toys, like. Okay, we'll do this. End of episode 1.
Okay.
We'll continue the Funko chat in the next episode.
Yeah.
So We Are Coin Operated. Listen to us on a bunch of different media. So Spotify, iHeartRadio, I think.
Yeah, I'll wear that.
Google Play or not yet?
Yeah. I think
so we're everywhere. You can find us on Twitter at We Are Coin Operated. It's in the We Are Coin Operated. You can find us at Instagram at We Are Coin Operated. And you can find us at Gmail at wearecoinoperated@gmail.com.
All right.
Y'all have a good one. Part 2 about my Funko adventures and my ideas of them coming up next.
All right.
Later. Stop.